Well, I am so glad to have a moment to talk to you guys tonight. I have sincerely missed you this week. It has been a crazy week, so I haven't really been doing a lot of posts at night, but I really do enjoy our little nighttime chats. So I just wanted to reach out and talk to y'all tonight. Now, what I was really thinking about, well, for number one, I see that 40% of you watch and you're not subscribed yet. So a way to grow the community, please help us grow it, because it's so important, because we just have so much to say and so much encouraging for people. So please subscribe, click your bell, like the videos. That helps this community get into the algorithm. So that would be the first thing. The second thing I want to do is just thank every member in this community that makes a monthly payment to contribute and sow seeds into this community to get us further out here in this whole big universe. I appreciate you. I thank you, and I love you oh so much. And I will get a video up for you all soon. If you want to become a member, please do so. That can support the channel. And the last thing I want to say is this: that is 66% of females in this community. It used to be about 50-50, but now it's like 40% men, 66% women. And I will, going forward, make YouTube specifically for women. I'm going to make them for everybody, but it'll always be something in there for my sisters, because we're living in a female body, and some of the things that we encounter is a little bit different from what men encounter. So the video that went up today, although it could apply for anybody, but it was mainly for my sisters. So when I talk to my sisters, I feel free to kind of express myself a little bit different than I would when I'm talking to men. And it's not a personal dig on anybody, because I love you, brothers. I love you dearly, but I have to love on my sisters, because that is the majority of the people in this community. So I love you, sisters. And listen, we got this. With Jesus, we cannot lose. With God, we cannot lose. And for everybody, men included, I so love you. I want to talk to you though. I was sitting here and I was thinking about particularly chosen people, because what we encounter is a little bit different from everyone else. And I know that people have their things that they go through, but what we go through is a little bit different. And I want you to know that it's important for us to really be mindful of how we share our energy with people, because people really will use us if we allow them to. And a lot of times it's not even that they're intentionally trying to be, wrong or be low down. It's just that we are often used and then kind of like pushed away. And people don't really, I don't think that everybody really understand that they do this to us, but it happens. And the main reason is because we have such a healing energy that we possess, and it's just based on what God has us here in the world to do. And oftentimes, as chosen people, we're often stepped over, looked over, and often we're misused or taken for granted. And no one understands how that sincerely does really feel. And for people who may be really sensitive, like most of us, we're very sensitive to the energies around us. We feel everything. It's not a lot that people can do that we don't know, and many of us don't like the fact that we know, but we're very in tune with energies around us, as well as the energy of the Spirit of God that lives on the inside of us. So you have to be very mindful to protect your energy, because people want it. And when people want to use you, they don't care how they use you, because it's all about getting their needs met. Once they get their need met, once you give them a word, once you pray over them, once you do these things, it's okay. But when a person just constantly does that and they don't say thank you, or they don't recognize you privately, or they don't sow into what you're doing, or sow a seed in the form of a word, or the form of thank you, or monetary things, after a while, it's a little exhausting to be in the presence of folks that take and always want to receive, but don't want to sow anything into what you are doing. So that's why it's very important for us to protect our energy and not share your gift with everybody. Everybody is not worthy enough to receive your gift, because believe it or not, chosen ones, people are users. And it's very unfortunate that we're in, we deal with this, but it happens, and it happens frequently. And the only reason why I'm talking about this today, because I've had so many phone calls this week, mainly from women, a few men, but mainly from women who people see to just use in one way, form, or fashion, just using somebody, using their energy, using their time. And then once they use them, they're gone until they need somebody to pray for them again, or speak life into them again. And although we are here to help heal the world, elevate people, wake people up in their consciousness so they can expand their consciousness, wake up to their full potential, all of that, but at the same time, have a little respect for people and what the gift that God has really placed on the inside of people. So I just wanted to reach out to let you know that I see you. I thank you. I love you. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you, my sisters, and I got the love on you because I thank you for your support. This is a girl thing that's happening in this community. It's a whole community, don't get me wrong, but I see something that God is doing. And I want to let y'all know something, sisters. I remember when I was 21 years old. I will never forget this. I went and I talked to a local pastor, and God woke me up, and he just kept dealing with me. And I remember God telling me, I want you to really work with women, heal women, work with women. Now, as a 21-year-old, I didn't know what God meant about just really creating a safe space for women to come together and talk and heal and love and grow together. I really didn't understand it. And so I was told, don't do it, women not supposed to preach. I never said I was a preacher. Y'all know I'm an inspirational speaker, a motivational speaker, and a thought teacher, and I like to sing. Okay, I never even thought of that at all. I just like encouraging people, but I knew it was something special that God really wanted me to do when it comes to women, because what we deal with is a little bit different, and we're so fragile and so nurturing and so loving, and sometimes we're so misunderstood. And I knew it was some things that God wanted me to do. So fast forward to now. Okay, let's just fast forward to 2024. When I go through the analytics, I see what God showed me when I was 21. I'm seeing it taking form. And I just want you to know, women, I am working on something for us separately, so that we can have a community, just separate calls of our own, so that we can have some really deep discussions. Because sometimes when you talk to women and other people are involved, it could be misunderstood. So we don't want to create confusion. We just want to create clarity. I can't talk tonight. I just can't talk tonight. And I love my brothers too. I love all of you guys. And I thank you all so much. And it's so important. Let me get back on subject, because it's been a long time since I talked to y'all. But I just want to get back on subject and say this to you tonight. You are so amazing. Your spirit is so powerful. You have so much healing energy on the inside of you. And you have to be careful of who you allow into your space and who you share energetic exchanges with, because some people are just in your life to get what they can get out of you, and you'll never see them until they need to use you again. Some people are in your life to just bring you completely down, because you have something great that's working on the inside of you. So be mindful, do your thing, keep God first. And I tell you one thing, I'm rambling on tonight because I'm tired sleeping, but I had to get on here and say something. I still be believing. There you go. Oh, and you. Peace. Good night.